Whoa, Mew made that cute sound again. There's a small flute and another note in Mew's hands. Quartz flute. Okay. Allows you to call upon Mew when needed. Awesome. Okay, thank you, Mew. Mew saw all the presents and went,
I could swear I just saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? That bright pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
What? I could swear I saw it. Come on, don't mess this up like you always do. My name is Damien. Damien.
Hey, Devils.
I'm an aspiring Pokemon trader. Well, I would be if I had a Pokemon. And you are? Shadow! Ah! Got it. Today is not a day to complain. Whoops. Spat a little bit over there. The Ogre, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming to town. No, town. You know who the Ogre is, right?
Nope. The fifth Hokage? The first Hokage, that's who he is.
How could you not know? Have you been living under a rock? The second Ogre is the man who stops the cults whenever they try and attack us. He unites the region, and he's the greatest hero the world has ever known. Anyway, he's visiting this town later today. I had such a major crush on this first Hokage. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives.
Wow. Rose is probably like, stop with the voice shadow.
I know, will you help us out?
We're assigning jobs in the Hall of Holy Halls. I don't know. Okay. Do we still have Pokemons? We don't have Pokemons anymore. Okay, well let me assign this flute that we got to the bag. Hey Devils, tell me if the music's too loud right now, because that would be helpful. But hey, Devils just joined the chat if you're watching this on YouTube. Register with the QWE key. Okay, let's go. Q, because that's the first letter of Mew's name. It's just Mew transformed into a different letter. I don't know. Alright, and let's save the game while we're here. Again, because if that's 22 minutes, then that's like another, I don't know, 13 minutes more. What happens when I try to hunt my Pokemon? Hello and welcome. Blissey. Oh, can I get potions? Wait. What happened? Okay, so the stream disconnected. Yeah. Whoops. Do I have any Pokemon? Nope. Party? Nope. Might be the first and last time I ever see that. So I just thought oh! I didn't mean to push the same button twice. I didn't mean to... There's a bit of lag before it shows up. That lag. I don't wanna... Okay, Shadow's PC. This might have items in it, right? Item storage. Withdraw. Potion? Yes! That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good now. Everything in the world is just fine and dandy. Why was there no music playing throughout that? What? For some reason there was no music playing just then. Okay, that's super weird. And I don't approve of it. But it happened. Okay. Anyway, music's back. Badonk. Let's log off. Let's go talk to the town hall guy. See if we can get a Pokemon or something. I'm guessing this big building's it. You look like a dragon trainer. Do you have Pokemon? If not, Sylvan. Okay, he has a bunch of Eevee. He's a Sylveon. person, obviously. Hello. Are you new here? I'm Professor Sylvan. I'm the professor in this town. I suppose you want to start your Pokemon adventure. Most of our other kids in this neighborhood, have already gotten the Eevee from me and headed north to the trainer school in Midna Town. Midna, okay. Bringing some Zelda up in this. All the references today. As for you, you will have to wait. This town is busy preparing for Olga's arrival, and so am I. Why don't you come back later? So I'm guessing this isn't the town hall, and I should probably try to go there then, I guess. Okay. Let's walk. Okay, so it's not here. It's not there. I should explore the houses, but I won't. Not yet. I'm gonna draw Olga's portrait when he's here. After all, people want to give him a gift. Okay. Do I have to talk with all of these guys? What happens if I talk to... Here we go. I don't know who's talking, so they finished up the road. Oh, it's the guy that I thought was super old, but I think he's actually young. I see. Well, Damien, I think we've pretty much finished cleaning up and preparing the... Yeah, he's definitely young, isn't he? Dang. As long as you have your gift for the Olga ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift ready for the Hokage, right? Oh, well, I may have forgotten. I better find one and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course you need a Pokemon to safely explore this forest. No! Absolutely not! Not a chance, girl. Damien is absolutely not mature enough to get Pokemon. He's still just a stone. She talks really fast because she's angry. Mum, please. Everyone in the town already got their Pokemon. I'll have to go on their adventures. They're not confined in this crummy little town. That's something you would never do because of yourself. Yep. What do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything. I can't do voice right now. Raised you since birth. And I know enough about you that you are not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. Come on, you're irresponsible and social, and you cannot even. Alright, you two, settle down, I have an idea. You said your name was Shadow, right? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. Well then, both you and Damien are Pokemon. Would you be willing to help Damien through the forest to the cave and help him find a gift for Olga? I mean, you just met me. I could be a terrorist. I could be I could be a robber. I could be awful. But I'll help him find a gift. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Mum's for the food for the win. Hi, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. So it's settled then. Shadow will help Damien get a gift for the Olga, and if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does it sound? Fine, on one condition. When he messes this up, he will never, ever press the issue again. I'm sorry if that got really loud in your headphones or anything. I don't want to hear any of this Pokemon nonsense after you show the world how childish you are. Agreed. But I won't be irresponsible. Shadow, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Shadow, I'll meet you in the professor's lab to get an Eevee. He has a bunch of Eevee from his days as a trainer, yo. The lab is just in the southeast corner of the town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Come on, get some confidence. You're not Wally. Hey Shadow, thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot. Yeah. Okay, what Pokemon do I get? I mean, I've got to go to the lab anyway, so it doesn't matter. This music's on a loop. Okay, so we already learnt where the lab was. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get up and go. Slow motion walk as soon as we get in there. We're just like, ooh, this is a new place. But not really. Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other Pokemon trainer would ever accept them as part of their team, and we can't afford to keep them any longer. All I ask of you is that you keep them. You already keep thousands of Eevees as is. Surely these 3 Pokemon won't be a bother to you. Why do you care about their lives? I know who you are. I know what you've done. Oh, that was the other guy's voice. Whoops. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done horrible things, but there is a difference between mercilessness and needless death. Hello. I'm Damien, and this is Shadow. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest. Well, that's a weird voice. I keep changing it. I swear I've given him like 4 different voices. It's awful. Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. I would rather avoid needless death. If it comes down to it, you can just give them to these kids, right?
Put them on the table.
What? That was a weird voice for me. He's just doing it very well. So I decided I should maybe make his voice a little bit deeper, that guy, because he's merciless. Excuse me, please. It's like Giovanni, I guess. I don't know. So, how did I do your voice before? I'm pretty sure it's just like loud and not nerdy at all, or like. So you two are in need of a Pokemon. Yes, sir. Oh, that was you. That was.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I see. The man that was here just now, he was one of my colleagues in university. Yeah, you go to university. I can't make you like deep voice. What? He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of one of the cults and is responsible for the deaths of thousands of people. And you let him in the town. I guess he didn't have a choice. He's like a mafia leader. He's a gangster.
Cult leader? These people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, Shadow, have you ever heard of a Delta Pokemon?
No. Actually, Rayquaza? Me neither. Then allow me to explain. Okay. Delta Pokemon were based on an idea scientists had about Pokemon a while ago. The Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. The Pokemon that have a different type than they normally would. A good example would be an electric type Dragonite or a water type Porygon. So like those Delta species cards. I get it. These Pokemon that were given to me, these are Delta Pokemon. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be genetic experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Fused with Eevee, of course. They're scientific marvels. Letting a Delta species Pokemon die would be terrible to me. Now normally I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start off on your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options for you to choose from. These Delta Pokemon that the cult leader gave me. Well, nobody wants a freak for a Pokemon. I can't imagine that most trainers would want to be friends with a Delta Pokemon. A Pokemon that will never know friendship is a sad, sad thing indeed. So I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to be your companion. I only want to keep one to study. If you're not interested in using one of these Pokemon, you can have the Eevee I normally reserve for trainers. So you have 4 options. One of the 3 Deltas or Eevee. Okay.
Shadow, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of a mutant Pokemon made by a murderer, but I don't get the idea of these Pokemon left alone, all alone forever, ever.
I messed up my words.
You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the Augur is arriving.
True, I guess. This is a good moment to save. Guys in the chat, what Pokemon do you think I should choose? Let me know. I'll ask you now. You can press V to quick save. Oh. So you do. That's a handy tip. Let me look at them at least. Let's see. This is the... Oh, hang on. Maybe I should just choose my own Pokemon. But let me know what you guys want me to choose. This is the Dark and Fighting type Pokemon, Delta Squirtle. Is this your choice? So, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle. And it's Dark and Fighting, the same type as... What's that Pokemon called? Pangoro. Turtles needs to go, okay. We have... Ghost and Dragon type Delta Charmander. Is this your... Oh, I love Dragon types though. I'm sure this is the one everyone chooses. Oh, maybe not. Ghost and Dragon. Man. I love Dragon. What's gonna be weak against? Ice, Fairy if it's in this game, Dragon. So that's 3 weaknesses already. Ghost, Dark. Is that it? I think that's it. So it would have 5 weaknesses then. 5 weaknesses. They're my favourite types. Mum's food for the win says Delta Charmander. Okay, I should check out Bulbasaur first. This is a Fairy and Psychic type Pokemon, Delta Bulbasaur, so they do have Fairy types. Alright, so let's see. Squirtle has how many weaknesses? Fighting, Flying, not Psychic. It's the same weakness as Scrafty, so it's going to be like quad weak to Fairy, and then it's going to be weak to Bug. So it's already got 4 weaknesses anyway. And then Fairy and Psychic type Pokemon, Delta Bulbasaur. Well, Squirtle's the most offensive typing if you think about it, because Fighting type is really good. Fairy and Psychic type though. So it's basically like a Gardevoir, which a lot of people use and it's really good. Except, I'm not going Bulbasaur. I don't... I'm not a fan of Bulbasaur. Dark and Fighting's such a good typing though. Be like Hoodlum Scrafty or something. Hoodlum Squirtle. Okay. Well, since Mum's food for the win in the chat said Delta Charmander, I may as well go Charmander, especially since I love Dragon type. It's gonna have a lot of weaknesses. It's only gonna be super effective on like Psychic, Ghost, Dragon. So I don't know how I feel about that. Do what you want. Dark and Fighting hits the most. I mean, it is going to resist a few things, though. It has a lot of weaknesses, but it will resist a lot. You know what? I might as well. I'm going Delta Charmander. And if it's early game and there's lots of things with like Tackle, it's not going to affect me anyway. So give a nickname to the Charmander. What do I want to call it? Delta Charmander? Ghost and Dragon? Ooh, what would I call a Ghost Dragon Charmander? I could call it like after that Bone Yoshi sort of looking thing. What's it called? From Mario. What is that? Dry Bones. Dragon Bones. I don't know. I could call it John Cena because you can't see it. It's a ghost. Man. Alright. Let's go with... It's a weird name, but like... Drybones BZ. Because it reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. I don't know how. It's just like, I could see it being like Drybones and then like the Dragon Ball Z dragon, Shenron. So, Drybones BZ, let's do it. I don't know why, but we're doing it. Anyway, we're going to continue the story, because, you know, I think it's a good idea. Shadow, I think you're right. I think it's a good name. Just because they were created by an evil murderer. Well, it's not the fault of the Pokemon, is it? So I've decided to choose a Delta Pokemon like you. I'm gonna choose Squirtle, of course. Hey Shadow, before we go out to the Shaded Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test out a new Pokemon, let's go! So, you have a dark fighting type. It's gonna be so vicious. Drybones BZ, let's go. Drybones Biz. Twister. Oh, if we get Dragon Rage. Twister looks so sick in this game. It's cute. We're losing our first battle, hey. That did overhouse too. Yeah, we just lost our first battle. Oh, we didn't. Okay, we got health. So now I can use a potion and probably win this battle. Especially since I picked up some before. I know it's not a Nuzlocke or anything, but I'm gonna trade it like that for a little while, I think. I mean, I don't want to lose my first rival battle anyway. That was a crit. If this was a Nuzlocke, I mean, I'd be in so much trouble. At least I think we're faster. I think. 18.5 health. Okay, so let's hope that we can, I think that did 10 damage, yeah. So we should be able to take one more, and we got the flinch, so it's all good. We win! We're doing it! I lost. He says white because he's so scared of Delta Pokemon and me. Wow, you're a great battler. Do you think maybe I could take on a gym bat someday? Alright, probably. Alright, Shadow, here's the deal. I'm going to head south north into Shade Forest. At the northern end of the forest is a really large cave, and in the middle of that cave is the rare stone we've been looking for. Head into the forest and into the cave, I'll meet you there. Okay. Wait, why is he getting all like, okay? Shadow, can I talk to you for a moment? The man that was here today was the leader of Perfection, one of the 5 cults of the Torrent region. Because he was so willing to spare the lives of Pokemon. You might think he's not such a bad person, but you have to understand, the cults do not value human life. They are responsible for deaths of thousands. Overestimating their kindness is a mistake that could lead you to your death. Just sending you fair warning. Well, thank you, sir. Beware the cults, they are not something to underestimate. Now, that being said, I have a gift for you. The Pokédex? Whoa! This is the Pokédex, short for Pokemon Index. It is the data collection of all Pokemon that I give to trainers. Whoa! If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. Let's go! Yes, okay, if you catch one, yeah, sure. Let's go. Yes, I'm set. Up north, deep in the forest. Ha! You get a Bulbasaur. No, there's definitely people that like Bulbasaur. I'm not bagging it out. Look at this. Look at this little guy. Drybones is chilling out. Maxing, relaxing, all cool. Shooting some people outside the school. Wow, they actually had that in here? Just undecided. Okay, well, I'm gonna prove you. Actually, let's check them out. What are your stats? Real quick. Let's check. That was an interesting try. Oh, Shadow. Awesome. Ghost Dragon, yes. Oh, wait. He's the same typing as, that one thing. Giratina. How did I not know? So he's Hardy. Okay, neutral. That's not bad. So he's got Spirit Call. Has up Ghost type moves in a pinch. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. He's got some decent attack stat. So if it was adamant, that would have been cool. Oh well. No special defense whatsoever. Don't know how I feel about that. Oh well. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's heal up a Pokemon and then head south to check out on this guy. I don't think there's any marts around yet. How would, like, people at the Pokemon Center be able to check if my Pokemon's fine and healthy when it's a Ghost and Dragon type? Let's run. I just wanna run, hide it away, run because they're chasing me down. Oh wait, maybe it's not south. I guess it was north. Whoops. Yeah. So now we're here.